right, everybody. Welcome back to Mob Pop Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, thank you for checking out the video, checking out this channel. You guys are returning. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. As you guys know, I'm just kind of prepping for the Whatnot show. Make sure you guys follow. I'm going to do a quick Whatnot show probably tomorrow night. Got some stuff I want to put up for auction, so make sure you guys follow me. Links in the description. I'm going to be doing as much as I can on Whatnot now. Also, obviously, listing on eBay and everything. And it's, you know, this is the thing. So this week, I'm going to kind of go into detail what's been selling, what's been moving, what's been hot, at least from my eBay store case. And the big thing is sales is down. I think I've been mentioning this. I think it's the time of the year. And, you know, winter's coming. The thing is, baseball's over. The thing is, basketball has started already, NBA and everything, and football's already midway through the season. So this is kind of the part of the sports card season where a lot of transaction doesn't happen as much. Anticipation before certain seasons, whether it's basketball, football, things like that. Summertime is when it's prime. You can see a lot of YouTubers I'm pretty sure they're showing videos of how sports cars is shit. Nobody's buying anything. It's going to hell. All that crap. The numbers show it, yeah. But do keep in mind, take everything with a grain of salt because it is the downturn right now, the season of all sports cars. It's just the way it goes. Holidays are coming up. You know, sports cards kind of in reality is it's the last thing on people's mind, especially when family stuff is all coming up. So that's all. That's what I'm taking it for. But like I said, eBay sales are down, and I'll have to compare it to next year. That might be another video I do is kind of compare, how I did last year versus this year at this specific time during the downturn. So just kind of curious about that. That's a good one. I might do something on that. But anyways, jump into it. So in last place of what was selling the last week and a half, 2 weeks, that's why I printed out my spreadsheet for the sales, at least on my eBay store, is mixed martial arts and wrestling. That was a whole 1% each. So 1% mixed martial arts, 1% wrestling, like WWE type stuff. Second was 2% of all my sales were soccer. It wasn't too crazy, but that kind of figures, in regards to my inventory. And then, actually, this didn't last. I should have said this was hockey. Hockey, I didn't sell shit of hockey. That's crazy, but it is what it is. Then, in third place, coming in is basketball. Or, excuse me, baseball. Baseball was, it moved more than I anticipated. I thought baseball was going to kind of be blah because, with the playoffs and everything, only the guys who are hot right now would have been the ones who are selling. But baseball actually did okay for me. 19% of my sales were baseball, so that wasn't too shabby. In second place, it surprised me, guys, was football. Football was down to 22%. Usually it's almost 50% for me. So football has really took a dip. I'm actually really, really, really surprised. Football took a real big dip. Number one, of course, basketball. Basketball, of all my sales, basketball was 55%. That is a dramatic jump. I'm atoning it to, obviously, the beginning of basketball season, the NBA season and everything. So it's a great thing. Last year, I didn't really have a influx in any basketball at all. So this could be the year, maybe a lot of hype around the teams, the players, the stars. This is working out. I have a lot of basketball inventory. Make sure you guys check out the eBay store. Link in the description. Every little bit helps. But anyways, I do have a ton of basketball stuff, and I'm listing. I picked up a huge lot. Maybe this is the case too, but I picked up a huge lot, and I'm still going through. I'm still listing on my eBay store. It has tons of basketball stuff. A lot of numbered cards, a lot of rookies, a lot of stars, a lot of really cool inserts that I'm actually uploading hundreds and hundreds daily onto my eBay store. So maybe that could be the case. But as I mentioned, basketball has turned up, which is good. Like I said, last year, I definitely know for a fact basketball did not turn up at all for me, surprisingly. So this is a good turnout. However, I do want to see football raise up a little bit more. I'm hoping, because it's just kind of a mid-season thing. People are just kind of selling off, or they're not really buying football as much because players are they're in the middle of the season. So I do kind of remember this last year, but I still felt like there was still a hype around a lot of football quarterbacks, stars, things like that. There was still some pretty good hype, but this year, for some reason, it just kind of tailored off around, beginning of November, end of October. So it's really surprising me on that. Whatnot show. I'll tell you guys what really moved well for me on there too was baseball moved well. I felt like a lot of people were interested in baseball, and then low-end slabs. Low-end slabs moved quite well for me on Whatnot. I wasn't even planning on doing slabs, but I was like, you know what? I threw up a couple cheap slabs. It moved really well, and I might, throw some more cheap stuff, because I get them in lots a lot of times. Or if I, submitted a bulk submission and it come back a really crappy grade or something, it's just cheap slab to me at that point. So they did really well. So I might just do that on all my Whatnot shows, is get a handful of slabs and just kind of throw it in there in case anybody wants some cheap slabs. So cheap slabs move really well. Basketball numbered card moves well. Once again on Whatnot, I felt like my football stuff moved okay. There wasn't, people want the stars, like the rookies, super high, mid to high end stuff, which I don't really have. My Whatnot shows cards are anywhere between $2 to $20 cards. It's nothing crazy. So I'm not gonna have anything spectacular, but you can get them for like a couple bucks. So that's why I keep telling people to check out Whatnot on that. But like I said, baseball and basketball has moved well on my Whatnot and the cheap slab. So that's what moved well on Whatnot. In shows, I'll have to wait because the new show is coming up in December. So the first weekend in December, I'll double check that. But I'll be at the Denver show. It'll be the last show for me that I'm going to do this year before the holiday season. But I will be there, and I'll let you guys know what's selling there. But as shows and everything, I think the last time my show was football and a little bit of basketball moved the best. Football moved the best. So we'll see. December, I don't know how the traffic will be. Before the holiday season, a lot of people feel like, sports card sales is kind of dips, which I can definitely agree. The number speaks for itself. So I'll have to double check on the exact numbers. I'll do that I think on a video maybe this week or next week. I'll compare last year to this year, and then on top of that, I'll let you guys know in regards to how much has it dipped and all that stuff, at least on my eBay store, because there is a dip in it. So there you guys go, man. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Know, kind of what's selling at the end of October, beginning of November, at least for me in my store. I'll just keep you guys updated. And like myself, I go back and look at my old videos, and I'm going to compare and just kind of see where I'm at with everything on that. So other than that, man, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week. If you have not subscribed, all good, man. I appreciate you guys watching the video through this point. But if you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe and follow me. Like I said, check out the eBay store. Check out Whatnot. All the links in the description. Every little bit helps me. Other than that, man, go Bears. Let's see if they can come back from that ridiculous Hail Mary loss, heartbreaker last weekend. I hope they can do that. Go Hawkeyes. Hopefully they can continue to develop under the new quarterback. And then other than that, say, hey, keep an eye out for my Golden State Warriors. They are looking good, even without Steph. That team is deep. We'll see how far they can go, man. Other than that, man, have a good rest of the week. Until next time.